Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for LeBron James.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And a highly anticipated matchup tonight, Greg. Two teams that could not be hotter.
And the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of ball.
And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
Here we go.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. And here's Harden. Pass to KD. Here's Claxton. And it's blocked by Jordan. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. Irving against Bazemore. He kicks to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Free throw no good for Westbrook. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Shoots over KD. No good off the front iron.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
KD against Westbrook. Dishes it to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden against Westbrook. Harden the pass to Durant. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook passes to Bazemore. The dish to James. Over Irving. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the defense is always worried about LeBron driving, so it allows him to have the space he needs and wants for his mid-range game.
Harris finds Irving. Tries it from the top of the key.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Pass to Bazemore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. Here is Harden. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the pass to KD. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. Now Bazemore. Inside. Jordan inside. That shot off the mark. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant kicks to Harden. Pass to Claxton. Irving up top, guarded by Jordan. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And they recover it. To the middle. Here's Durant. Goes up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Bazemore. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And that one misses. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
LeBron with the buckets.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
The 3 from KD. Westbrook pulls it in. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat, in FTX Arena. Down low. And James with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And that's now 9 points for LeBron.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Durant. Unloads. And that one comes up a bit short.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. And here is Davis. He's covered by Irving. Bucket is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Harden against Westbrook. Shot to stop the run, and Jordan sends it back. Here's Bazemore. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Harris from the arc. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 9. Westbrook scanning the floor. And a wide open look for James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got 12 points in the game. Brooklyn's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Yet when a game gets snug or tight, that's where cagey teams often execute and get easy offense. Either they get to the line or they get something inside, and if they do get to the line, they make them count.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. Mann subbed in for Harris. And then for the Lakers, Anthony's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Horton-Tucker comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Lakers leading by 12. Right side, Rondo. Pass to Westbrook. Davis looking for an opening. And here's Anthony from the arc. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Anthony. And again, it's the Lakers. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Horton-Tucker's shot is off. Nets trail by 15. Here's Mann, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Lets the 3 fly. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 15. Rondo scanning the floor. Anthony down low, guarded by Harden.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
That one falls. Anthony's got 7 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
It's stolen by Davis. Rondo with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn, down by 15. Passes it to Griffin. Over Rondo. A rebound by the Lakers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And Brooklyn turns it over again.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anthony finds Rondo. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Brown. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets trail by 17. Pass to Mann. He dishes it to Brown. Pass to Mann. From deep. Aldridge. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Bembry's checked in for the Nets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Brown against Nunn. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of this quarter.
At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Los Angeles leading by 16. Passes it to Nunn. Now Davis. Kicks it to Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And Winslow pulls it down. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Griffin trying to get open. Bembry shot good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Nunn can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Aldridge left side. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, leading by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all 5.
This league is not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
They've got Griffin down out there with Bembry. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Aldridge in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now the pass to Bembry. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Over none. Aldridge, no luck.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
High post, Davis. Here's Anthony. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And here's Anthony from the arc. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Now here's Brown. He had 10 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Oh, boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
Nunn kicks to Bradley. Here's Anthony. Over Winslow. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's Bradley on the wing. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. 1, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Justice Winslow. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. James comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bradley. Lakers leading by 22. Bazemore on the wing. 8 points his last outing. Here's Horton-Tucker. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron. Here's Bembry. Buries it down low. Bembry's got his second basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Nunn passes to Jordan. He kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to James. There's the triple. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Nets. Wants to get it to Bazemore and does. It's good. Bazemore's got 5.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Durant with it. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Here's Nunn following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Back to Bazemore. Passes to Nunn. Jordan trying to free himself up. Nunn can't get it to fall.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And that one, good. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense.
Nunn passes to James. Throws it up high.
Kendrick Nunn.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 19-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Shoots it up. Again, the Nets for 2. So it's the Lakers now. 22 is their biggest lead. There's the pass to Bazemore. It's James atop the key. Back to Bazemore. Bembry with the rebound.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
Bruce Brown. And out the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Man comes in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Bembry. And then for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 16. James outside. Pass to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Brown against Bazemore. With the fadeaway. And with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Harden dishes to Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Westbrook. It's good.
I'll tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
Now here's Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Passes it to Durant. Misses the chippy right there. Los Angeles leading by 17. Bazemore misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Harden against Rondo. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Here's Harden. And they'll get another chance. And they're able to recover. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. KD's got 8 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Stolen by Harden. And there's the pass to Mann. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Harden against Rondo. Pass to LeBron. Pass to Bazemore. To the paint. He's looking for James and finds him. The shot from the low post is good. 14 points for him.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Now, here is Harden. To the middle and stolen by Jordan. Bazemore against Durant, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. 22 is their biggest lead. James, the pass to Rondo. Bazemore on the wing. Guarded by KD.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Rondo. LeBron outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Anthony subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Durant against Davis. KD dishes to Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Outside Westbrook. The pass to James. For 3. And it's Westbrook missing. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Harden. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Rondo. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. Dishes to Irving. KD on the wing. Covered by Anthony. And there it is for him. KD's got 12 in the game.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Rondo kicks to James. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Davis with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
KD looking around. No good. Shot missing. Davis with some nice D. And here is Anthony. Shoots over Griffin. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guy. If he gets single coverage, he'll score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jordan. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint It's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Here's James following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Bazemore, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets trail by 10 to the inside. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Jordan, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Lakers lead by 10. Irving kicks to Harris. Pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first foul.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And he knocks down the first one. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Westbrook. The dish now to James. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harden the pass to Claxton. He dishes it to Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Left side, Westbrook. Here's Davis. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got 6 points.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Harden. Outside, KD. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Harden against Westbrook. Bazemore on the wing. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
3.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Harris against Davis. Back to Bazemore. Offline with his 3. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Here's Irving. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. Jordan the pass to Davis. And the layup falls. 8 points for him.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Outside for KD. Over Davis. A nice shot by KD.
Timeout.
Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And then for the Lakers, Horton-Tucker's checked in for LeBron. Avery Bradley comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
2 shots.
And that free throw good from Nunn. And so Nunn nails both of them. Now Irving. He's got 11. He takes it in. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Winslow's checked in for the Nets.
For your Knicks, Justice Winslow.
Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Aldridge against Nunn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Brown outside. With the drive, and good that time. Brown's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Nunn. He has 6. And again, the Lakers no good. Brown against Nunn. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Bazemore against Winslow. Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
At the line.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
At the line, 1 time.
Lakers leading by 6. Knocks it loose. The pass to Horton-Tucker. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Winslow. Defense right on him. And the Nets miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Mann subbed in for Justice Winslow. Here's Claxton, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Nets have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Going inside. Comes up empty down low. Nets trail by 6. Griffin dishes to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Free throw, good, Irving.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Carmelo. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, the Lakers no good. Nets trail by 4. Griffin looking it over. There's the lob to Brown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
LA's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Back to Anthony. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Anthony's got 17.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Irving attacking. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Rondo passes to Bradley. Outside, Davis. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. Chalk up 2 there. Anthony's got 19 points.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Griffin. Irving against Anthony. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Here's Mann. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis kicks to Rondo. Outside Bradley. Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bradley against Irving. It counts, and the foul. That one's on Anthony.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Blake Griffin. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Westbrook comes in for Avery Bradley.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 7. Passes it to Rondo. Back to Westbrook. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Irving for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Excellent D there from Anthony. Lakers leading by 3. Dishes it to Westbrook. Outside Rondo. Fires the 3. They get it back. Anthony off with the layup. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Back to Brown. There's the pass to KD. Here's Mann. Outside Irving. For the tie. Rondo with the rebound. The Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. 16 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Anthony. Releases from 15 and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mann in at the 2. So that's the Nets' 5. Outside Aldridge. And stolen by James. Down low. Bobs it up for Jordan.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Harden. Feeds to Aldridge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third push-up.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
LaMarcus Aldridge. And out the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. Now here's Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock for the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here is Aldridge. Here's Mann. The feed to Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 20.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Rondo. He feeds it to Bazemore. Back to Rondo. The shot will not fall. Aldridge with some nice D. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Durant.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Now here's Westbrook. It's stolen by Harris. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Goes up to the stripe. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Passes to Mann. 5 on the clock to take the lead. And the Nets another 3.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thanks, David. From deep, James. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Bazemore. James Harden getting it to go from deep.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Davis against Harden. Outside Westbrook. Takes it inside.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Inside. And Jordan sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Westbrook against Harden. And the pass to Man. Over Jordan. Rocket 6.
Jordan is such a defensive presence. Really key that he stays engaged at that end of the floor. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Westbrook passes to Davis. James dishes to Westbrook. Yep, that one goes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Durant. Fires for 3. That doesn't go either for KD.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Westbrook. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by 1. Here's Claxton, guarded by Jordan. Man gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 3.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Bazemore. James outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Westbrook. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn leading by 3. KD passes to Claxton. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Outside Westbrook. Hot Pops it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here is Harden. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here's James. Passes it to Bazemore. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The free throw dropped for Bazemore. Irving's checked in for Terrence Mann. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's the Nets now. 4-point game. Harden kicks to KD. Harris outside. Harden outside. And Davis sends it back. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook with the bucket.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Harden the pass to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Durant. Buries it from about 10 feet away. KD's got 26 points.
That's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
James, and it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Westbrook. Jordan trying to free himself up. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's KD. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, KD. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now, here is Harden. And the shot goes in. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
The pass to Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Shooting 1.
really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Nets trail by 3. Right side Durant. Rebound the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. James, the pass to Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
DeAndre Jordan, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Nets trail by 3. Harden finds Harris. Over LeBron. Harris misses. LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
Two shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Davis against Durant. Here's Claxton, and that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Nets, and the basket is good.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And the Nets with possession here. Harden bounce pass. Durant finds Harden. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can't afford to fight on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
KD stepping to the line with 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And KD drops them both.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Count it.
George coming up big. His name is Cole, and he ups the ante and delivers.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant kicks to Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
This is third personal penalty. Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. Yeah, at the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Yeah, you know, it's been exciting to watch Davis develop as an NBA player. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work in and has turned into a dominant MVP caliber player. And some teams still struggle to find ways to deal with it.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pass to Claxton. Harden outside. Can't connect from long distance. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.